Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another 1v1 here. We've got a hot one for you guys today, though, dude. This game was so funny. I feel like you could really tell, like, the skill level here was pretty close. You know, was pretty matched up. We were kind of just like, one person had an advantage, then the other person had an advantage, you know, back and forth. But we'll speed this up a bit, try to get to some action here. And I've tried to cut down the audio cut a couple of audio things off, guys. I think, like, I feel like I can still hear it though, like units training and whatnot. I try to put it at none so I don't hear like the shh oh every time, but I guess maybe that's something else. I don't know. Well, I got a little bit more quieter though, so we'll roll with that. See how it goes, but yeah. So we're doing our thing here, guys. Just the normal start. You know that this guy's gonna emergency build a house real quick. I've seen him like 180 right there. Oh, the villager didn't die to the boar. That's good. Yeah, pretty standard stuff here though. As we move in. What is this? Oh, he's got a scout chilling. Oh, and of course, dude, I ran the scout right under the town center, of course. Like clockwork, and this guy's already slapping vills, dude. I'm not a big fan of the vill slappers, you know? Like, it's a smart thing to do, weaken up some vills, come back later for them. But it just comes off as so cheeky, you guys. Alright, so here we go. We got some man-at-arms. We have made it to his base, and he has not yet seen this, so this is feeling pretty good right here. And I think this is... Yes, dude! The man-at-arms are, like, freaking amazing here. They body block the villagers in so well there. I love that. I don't know how that guy did not get the kill. We wanted to get it so bad, but, you know, not worth losing all those guys for one greedy kill from the, you know, into the town center there. He's got an archer, and usually archers is kind of like kite, you know, like he's doing, like, shoot and then run. And that's kind of bad for us, because we can't really get close to him that way. You know, if we get too close to the town center, we get shot right there. So we're just kind of, you know, seeing what we can do. This guy, this guy walked too far out, and I think he just lost track of him. So we're like, all right, the archers are there. We can't do much here. Let's go around here. We're gonna start beating on this house. You know, try to like cause a little bit of a distraction there. Be sending off the attack bells, and then we've got backup. We're kind of going all in on this feudal thing, guys. We've got the background here, and These are coming in here. I'm recording this in OBS right now. Just a chat message just popped up. We're not live or anything, but I thought it was just funny. Yeah, so we find more kills, dude. The men-at-arms are getting around very nicely here. We've finally learned that building like a skirmisher, this is like a counter to the archer. We finally learned that like having that with the men-at-arms is pretty good there. And man, look at the berries there. You can actually see them like sifting through the bushes there. That little like leaf animation there, that's pretty cool. But yeah, so it's going pretty good. You know, our base is pretty untouched. We've got man-at-arms like all up in his base. It feels good. It feels like a good point, guys. So we're thinking like, dude, if this is working, we're like getting kills. Just keep pumping them out. You know, keep making more. And I think we finally, you know, we're sitting at like 100 food. It's looking pretty rough to go to castle, but I think we're so in on this feudal thing here. And we're still getting kills, you know, so like it's fine. Everything is good. Bring in some more skirms. We're up to, how many skirms we got here? We got 4 skirms, 6 man-at-arms. So we're going pretty hefty with it. We're going pretty hefty. But we're getting results, you know, and that's what matters here, so. We just keep messing with them. We keep on a messing. And now being able to like have vision of everything is so different, dude. Knowing where everything was. Man, he was big on the gold. Big on that gold. But yeah, we'll speed up a little bit more here. Keep on harassing as we can there. And at this point, I think, have we thought about anything? Okay, we finally we had a rally point set on the gold. That was so bad. He had like 12 villagers on gold. Finally pull that off. Get some wood. Get some more wood for some reason. But, yeah, so we're coming back over here. We're dealing some damage. We're doing some things. He's gonna hit castle. And I'm gonna think, holy cow, dude, I didn't think he could hit that so quickly with us, like, haven't been around his base as much as we did. But I guess he's been farming, and he's been gathering a ton of gold, which is the only two things you really need to go up. You need buildings, too, to go to the next stage, but he's got that. He's got stable there, archery range there. And he's got a little army going. He cleaned up the last of our man-at-arms. I think we ran them under the town center on accident there. So they're gone, and he's kind of getting an army going now. We have, oh, this guy got stuck right there. Nice. Nice. I saw him earlier. I think he was just hanging out there. But yeah, so we've realized, okay, we've kind of hit our initial push. You know, we've been pushed back. What's he going to do now? Like, what's his next move? And now I see these guys coming forward. And we finally see the army here. And this is a pretty good fight for us, because this is, like, a lot of our, like, infantry going against, like, archery counters here. The knight. The knight is, like, the scariest thing here. And luckily, he's getting, like, piled up on by all these men-at-arms. Ooh, pull those villagers back. So, yeah, these were going to build a castle, these villagers. And I think he tried to pull them back. I saw this guy. And I was like, why is there a villager attacking a bear out here? Like, what's going on with that? Maybe there's something else going on here. But, you know, we're just trying to hold these guys off. We don't have, like, these men-at-arms. They're a feudal age unit, so they're pretty weak against the knights here. Can't really do a lot there. But, you know, we're just holding. Can't remember if I saw the knight, and I'm thinking. If I saw the village, I'm thinking. We are building a barracks. I'm thinking, like, get the pikemen down. And there goes the castle. I don't think we can see this. Yeah, we have no idea that's there. So we'll keep it like this for now. I'm getting some skirms out, you know, to counter these guys. We got the infantry here. I think we can take these knights on now. We got some spearmen. We're going crazy with the upgrades. We got pikemen right there. And we don't know the castle's there yet. So we just kind of keep doing our thing. We wall up a bit. We're thinking, okay, let's like look back at the base. Let's do something with the base. There's the upgrades coming in like crazy. And we got a little bit of a wall going on here. We're looking okay. And then, of course, we try to send in these guys. We notice the castle is here. And that kind of puts a stopping point to us, especially with only infantry. You know, like, I can't really do anything to the castle. I can go around the castle. You know, maybe that's an idea. We could just ignore the castle, go around it. These two guys got the idea. These two lads right here. So they're going to run off and go do something. But yes, I think, you know, smart thing now would be to just kind of go around this castle. You know, but I'm thinking maybe that leaves our base a little bit too open. What did we end up doing here? Let's see. Oh, and he comes in with these guys. Luckily, we didn't... Okay, see, this might have been a good position where we actually kept our guys at the base instead of going in, because now we have something to defend against this. Otherwise, that would have been pretty bad, I think. And luckily, dude, we have everything he doesn't want to see there, like the skirmishers. But to be fair, he had a pretty good amount of camel archers. He had 4 right there. Yeah, I mean, it's a... I think it's a tough fight for him. Just keep running and gunning like that, hit and run. But, you know, thankfully, they were there. We're back on the stone down here. This monk is trying to get in on the action. And I think they just kind of run away from there. Or wait, no! Wait a minute, this gets crazy, dude. Wait a minute, okay, so... Oh, the one monk is not good enough, man. Look at these skirmishers, dude. 5 of them. Enough to, like, keep this army away. At this point... Oh, man, okay, so... Those 2 villagers built this castle, and then I sent some more to go help them. So this is now up. This is now going. And I'm feeling pretty good about that. Feeling pretty good about that. I don't know about this, like, this pushback at home here. It's like 3 knights. You know, I can't really do anything with the skirmishers, but luckily, he just runs them away, and they will sit here for quite some time. So looking back at him, he's got the castle here, going for a siege workshop, trying to like push in more, I guess. Capture that gold. We're over here with our castle and our university for some murder holes, some ballistics. Just, you know, trying to make the best of all these villagers being so far from the base there. But, you know, I like this castle. I'm glad it went up. And now, I think we're kind of like at a stalemate here, because, like, we need to go to Imperial. We need Trebs to take this down. I don't have a siege workshop on this side. I don't think I have one, period. Yeah, you know, and then, oh yeah, and then this. And then comes this, dude. I was thinking, hey, we got nothing to get in there with. What if we just drop a castle, like, on his town center, dude? Like, up against his farms, you know? Like, really get in there. I got, like, 9 villagers, right? So we just waltz into the base, right past, you know, all of his buildings, and start to drop this thing in, dude. And I think he just now sees it. I think he was kind of late to see it there. Tries to stab it a few times. Realizes that's kind of a, you know, a pretty big object for those villagers. But he does have another castle back here that I am now seeing, which was probably a defense against this one, right? But yeah, so we'll drop that there. We'll just have 2 castles just firing away, dude. And we can't see anything. Like, now that I can see the map, it's kind of funny to know, like, how little of army, I mean, each of us had, you know. But yeah, we're just playing, we're both just playing the slow game, dude. Just like, you know, dropping a castle. Got some Woad Raiders hitting the town center. But, like, nothing is happening. You know, it's pretty chill right now. And now I can see his camel archers do come back on this side. But these knights, man. These knights could have clobbered these skirmishers. And boy, he could have been in there so bad. But yeah, brings the camel archers back. They can't really do much against the castle there. You know, the castle is just such a, without any kind of, like, siege or, like, long-range units to, like, knock it down, dude, the castle is such a force to be reckoned with, you know. But I see now they're just chilling. We are doing the same. And yeah, it just feels like a stalemate. Got the skirmisher going. Oh, and then the Woads move in. Try to get some kills with the Woads. Not much is happening. Ah, that's when the town center goes in. So yeah, we're kind of like, we know we shut this town center down, now we're killing this one. And I'm like, dude, where are the villagers at? You know, like, we didn't really see them run away from this one, but, like, this had no villagers in it, this has no villagers in it. Like, where have they gone, dude? I'm so confused. I'm starting to feel like maybe he knows a bit too much, and then here comes these knights. These knights, like, never moved. I saw them. We convert a couple of them. And, man, those knight conversions are going to pay off so much. But, yeah, convert those 2. This guy runs away a little bit weak. And, yeah, we just kind of let him go. We'll let him run back. Here comes some cav archers. So he's got a mix of, like, camel and cav archer. I don't know the exact difference in those. But, let's see. Oh, wow. Camel archers are, like, skirmishers, dude. They're, like, mounted skirmishers. But they're also, like, just, like, good archers on their own, I feel like. Yeah, okay. Okay. But, yeah, still, skirms, these guys are going to be good against that. And we're not seeing anything else from this guy, but camel archers and cav archers. So, like, dude, skirmishers for days, right? Like, they'll just stop everything. This mangonel's a bit scary, though. You know, 2, 3 skirms, and how's this gonna go? Oh, he wants that monk, dude. He gets that monk. Back over here, we're just really doing nothing, just kind of hitting buildings. And then he's in! Oh, and this is a scary moment, but there's only, like, 5 of them. You know, and, like, the skirms are still doing their thing. The skirms are so intimidating, you know, to, like, an archer. You know it's your counter. You know you can't do much to it. Yeah, so they kind of run. These guys get, oh, clobbered, and then here come the knights, dude. The converted knights come back in for 1 mangonel kill. Wait a minute, no way. 2 mangonel kills from the knights that were never mine. And they were kind of holding there. And I just, like, you know, I'm trying to, like, get resources going. I'm trying to, like, make things happen, so to say, right? But I'm feeling so just, like, uneasy in this matchup, you know? Because, like, not a lot's happening. I feel like he's off on the map just, like, booming somewhere. And I can't find him. I got so close to finding him with these guys. But, yeah, still not quite in there. But I think these guys were at least able to get some kills and find the town center, so we at least know that's where that is. And then, yeah. We'll fast forward to some more action. Woad goes in, gets sniped. And then here comes the Treb, dude. And the Treb, I don't know what to do to it. I got nothing. I got literally not a... Whoa, slow it down. I don't even have a single unit, you know, over here. Do I even have... I have these skirms. Alright, I made a ton of skirms over here. But, like, yeah, there's nothing here. There's one Woad Raider. And it's like, man. Maybe we should have had, like, something to protect that castle. That's no good. Got the vision back on here. He goes back in with some cav archers. And, dude, we just have infinite skirmishers. So, like, no matter how many cav archers you make, these guys are such a counter. We have, like, 24, and they're, like, dirt cheap. Can I see their cost? They're, like, 25 wood, 25 food. Something like that. They're very cheap. You know, compared to his, like... These guys aren't cheap. They take gold. You know, they're like a big resource to make, so... As long as he keeps doing that, you know, we'll be fine. We can defend forever. The Treb... Oh, Knight's not quite gonna take the Treb down. But yeah, slowly trebbing the base. Skirms are just attacking the mining camp. Woads are trying to find some action. I think, yeah, we did. Those guys were sitting right here. We pulled them in. They got really a good amount of villager kills. So that felt pretty good. Back over here, Mango is just nailing the skirms. I don't know what I'm looking at right now. Oh, some longswords come out, though. Take care of that Mango real quick. But yeah. It looks pretty good for him, right? He's got lots of camel archers. He's trebbing my base down, dude. We have nothing. It looks pretty good for him. Oh, and this trebuchet, dude. This trebuchet stuck behind the tree right here. Oh. I didn't know to, like... somebody told me you can, like, rally point. You know, you can, like, shift-click a rally point from the castle to get to do that. Or you could just, like, chop the tree down. You know, attack the tree. But no, my Treb is busy doing nothing, getting shot from another Treb. Like, back at the base, dude, the camel archers are all in my vills. And I think I'm, like, over here panicking. Yeah, I'm trying to get these Trebs down. Not realizing I have a perfectly good unit right here that could stop all of this. As he's just going to town there. We get the monk. We got the monk. Ah, finally! We have realized that this is a bad thing. We have an answer to this. And we should probably exercise that answer. So here we go. Hitting these camel archers down. And there's not a lot behind them. You know, we knock out these guys. That's pretty much it. Over here, the Woads. We're back in the villagers. We're getting some kills. He does see that, though. And then on this side... What is happening, guys? Trebuchet is at 6 health. Knocking down houses. Come on, baby. Throw 6 spears in there. There we go. That thing's down. Castle's still here. We have some gold miners down here. But, like, what a funny game. Right? Like, what a silly game, dude. Just... What's happening? What's actually happening? It's like... It feels like we're, like, in Dark Age. But we have, like, Imperial Age units. And, like... You know, like, we're only building one thing at a time. But we have, like, all the research. All the tech, dude. But what's happening, man? What's actually happening? Alright, let's speed it up. Let's get some more action here. Another Treb dodges the wood line. And with this guy, I'm like, just go ahead and, like, set him up into a trebuchet, you know? There's no point in keeping him in a mobile stance right there. And I try to send this guy to attack this castle. But I'm like, come on, we know this. Like, attacking a castle with a trebuchet and nothing to protect it? Like, come on, we've learned this now. That's not a good idea. So I pull him back. I'm like, yeah, okay, maybe pull him back, like, to the castle. Keep him safe. Yeah, okay, okay. Alright, so nothing happening. Are these my Woad? Yeah, this guy just, he was down here chilling, doing nothing. So I'm trying to use him to, like, find out where they could be at. And we see, like, nothing down there. You know, we see nothing there. This trebuchet comes up on this side with these camel archers. And he's now hitting the castle. I don't really know what to do, dude. You know, we're trebbing it down. I think we actually... Oh, the trebuchet is enough to take down theirs. So, yeah, cool. Alright, then he kind of abandons that. And I think he's probably looking to protect this castle. And I'm curious. I think we finally just built some archery ranges up here to pop out our own skirms and have an answer to these. But this became such a, this is such like a standoff, you know, like we approach him, then he approaches us, and back and forth, and I'm trying to like get these camel archers down before they can heal up. I heard that like monk making the healing sound, and not a big fan of that. So I just keep making these skirmishers. And it's so funny because we like build up the whole army right in front of him. Woad in the back, dude, single woad. He's quick on that one though, it goes down pretty fast. Alright guys, look, we got 3 trebs. We got skirmishers. We try to go in, we're like, and we see this. We just barely get a glimpse of the cavalier. And I'm like, oh my god. Those 5 cavalier could probably take all this out. Honestly, those, plus the camel archers, yeah, they all could have pushed us, taken all this out. No problem. Like a knight type unit, like a cavalier. This guy will destroy this skirmisher. Like, this guy will do, like, 1 damage to him. And, dude right here was so terrifying. I was like, oh my god. It's gonna happen. But then he pulls him back. He pulled him back, dude. We will never know why Guinness pulled them back, dude. But thankfully he did. That kind of saved us. So now I'm like, okay. I see the cavalier. Now we gotta go barracks. Dude. We gotta build a counter to the cavalier. You know, build the spear guy, the spearman, so I can have, you know, an answer there. And if I can hold out, if these guys don't push forward, you know, for how long to make these halberdiers. There we go. I tried to go in, they got close, I got scared. I think these 2 halberdiers, dude, were enough to, like, stave off the cavaliers here. But, yeah, the cam archers get a little bit too close, we snipe one off. Cavaliers are coming in, but they go back. Speed up a little bit here. And now I'm like, alright, front line, dude. Halberdiers, Woad Raiders. Hold the line, dude. These guys right here. So ready for battle. And then, oh! Oh my god! The Treb shot. It's the Woad Raider. When's the last time you heard of a Woad Raider dying to a Treb shot, dude? He's such a fast unit. Like, how? But yeah, he goes down, and I'm like, alright. We can't be losing army to freaking Trebs, dude, so let's get in there. I got like 16 halberdiers. I think we're pretty good now. So here we go. Move the halbs in. He's trying to snipe the Trebs. Get the halbs on him. The skirmishers are in the back. Halbs getting close. He is almost there. And as they're under the castle, he starts taking down the Trebs. He gets down 1. He takes down a second one, but the halbs are overpowering. And the third one... Oh, the third one lives with 10 health. It's insane. And now the camel archers have nothing to protect them, so the skirmishers just run in, kind of hit them. I mean, look at this. 1 cavalier is even enough to take down maybe all of these. Maybe 1 versus 20, dude. I don't know. But here we go. This feels good now. We know the cavaliers are gone. We can now pretty much push right into the camel archers. The halberdiers, man, they're so good. So good at killing horses. And then my the 1 10 HP trebuchet, which almost gets hit, but stays alive. And then, oh no, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, right before the 1 shot almost can go off, dude, it gets taken down. So I'm like, damn it, my whole plan, dude. I finally cleared it out. I got a Treb in. Treb gets immediately shot before it can even take its first volley, dude, so... Yeah, that kind of pushes us back. So, like, alright. We gotta make more Trebs, dude. We gotta repeat the process once again. But I'm thinking, hey, why don't we get a little sneakier? What if we drop, you know, like, this guy is able to hold this. Also, in retrospect, dude, why do I not just go around the castle and go right to the good stuff? Why am I acting like this is just this, like, impenetrable wall, this castle right here? Down here, more cam archers are back in the base. I think we're still like rallied up, or we garrisoned in. And I think, don't I have like some skirms somewhere? No, I got nothing, dude. That's just free kills for him. I got nothing. Oh, and dude, I gotta get. Oh, I have the pro. I just can't log in. Damn, dude. Yeah, because I want to see this. But yeah, basically, we tried to put a castle in right here. We start the castle, and I didn't realize he had a trib. I did not realize that was close enough range to the castle there. The second I put this castle in, this thing rotates, launches, boom, nails the castle. Like, I can't even, I try to cancel it, and right before I can cancel it, it gets destroyed. So, boom, 650 stone down the drain, and then that includes, like, the 1,000 gold I spent to buy that stone. So that was like, man. I hope I didn't just, like, make a massive blunder doing that, you know? But here we go. We're moving in, dude. This looks good. This looks good. I know he's in my base. Just shooting that mining camp, so I'm trying to get in his base, too. Our new line of trebuchets are up. New and improved, dude. It's too bad I didn't remember the second one back here. But we will single trib this down. As long as I can protect this trip. And I see the Cavs coming in. I try to body block with the skirmishers. They do an amazing job. They body block like they've never body blocked before. And these guys are chilling, right? I lost that castle in such a lame way that I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go again, dude. If I can drop in a castle here, I think we just kind of win, right? Because that totally snipes like all of his stuff. That puts him in such a tight position. But yeah, we're going in. The house getting a little bit too close there. I think I'm a little bit preoccupied with something else. Yeah, this is so funny. I build more skirms. I build more skirms and then just attack these guys. And I guess they're all attacking the mining camp, and he's looking over here. So all these camels die to, like, 2 skirms. Like, all of them. Back over here, though, more mangoes are coming. Oh, God. Mangoes are scary to skirmishers. He's repairing the castle. But we are in the backside, dude. We bought another one. Bought more stone. We're in the backside with, like, how many villagers, dude? 19 dropping this bad boy. So I feel pretty good about that going up. We're tripping the castle down, dude. This one's in the back. Oh, it feels so good. We're shooting vills. I think we're going to try stealing this wood here, too. Yeah, I mean, this feels pretty good. These guys are cleaned up. Castle's going to go down. We're dropping in some farms back here. We're dropping a lumber camp, stealing the wood. Come on, Guinness. What else you got, dude? Another mango. Does this... I thought it ended right there. Does it actually go further? I guess it actually goes further, dude. Does that castle have to go down? Don't worry, we got 2 more trebs, dude, coming back. And finally, an effort to free the now 2 trebuchets stuck behind the single tree. Love that. Stuck behind the bush. Stuck behind bush B. Alright, trebs. Castle. Gone, dude. And then this guy's also going down pretty good. I mean, dude, what's left? What's left? I see the villagers come forward. I know what that means, dude. They're a last-ditch effort. Boom! There it is, baby. What a game, you guys. I thought that one was just so funny. How you could just tell, like, the inexperience that both of us had, and we're just, like, sitting there with, like, 1 unit attacking each other. We don't really know what to do next, but we're like, we just keep attacking, man. We'll eventually kill something. We'll eventually win, right? But yeah, slowly but surely, dude. The slow demise into the base. And yeah, funny game, guys. Funny little game for you today. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. We'll have more of these. And the good news about these future ones, guys, I'm going to try to get this capture rate thing figured out. Finally be able to log in, and then we can, like, rewind, and we can see those, like, action shots we just barely missed. So hopefully the last game, without the Pro Edition, the next one we can finally, you know, get in there a bit more, be more analytical about everything. But yeah, until then, guys, take care.